Right here. Come on. That's a good girl. Bros, you gotta connect with an animal. You gotta interface with nature. There is nothing quite like having a true connection with an animal. It's freaking dope, man. It's really freaking sick. You have to put in a lot of work to get their trust. And especially cats. Cats are super underrated. I mean, I'm a big fan of dogs. Cats are underrated. Last night, I heard this ping. It was like a frequency that startled me in my sleep. And it happened the night before. And Kitten was on my dresser searching for something, but I couldn't see it. The other night I fell back asleep. And then last night it happened again. The ping, the sound, this ping. It was like a bell, but like a really high frequency. And there I saw Kitten crouching, scrambling into the room, searching again. So in the darkness, I looked around the room quietly. I knew something was in the room. She was looking, I was looking. Then I see a black smudge on the window. So I turn the light on, and there's a giant grasshopper. This thing's like 2 inches, maybe 3 inches big, on my window. And she is looking for it. I'm telling her, pointing to it. She sees it. She crouches down. We are working together to now get rid of this grasshopper that's found its way into my room. Surely it must have been downstairs, and she was chasing it to my room to probably catch it and then like show me that she got something for me. And I also found out that I guess grasshoppers make some sort of frequency that I can hear and wake up from, which is a whole nother thing to dive into. Becoming in tune with nature. How important it is to be in tune with nature. Having an animal is grounding, keeps you in tune, makes you a part of nature. What a special treasure to be able to have a species that's not your own trust you indefinitely. Yeah. And this cat, we have a very strong bond together. I was living in a different part of town, and I met a neighbor who just adopted her, and she didn't really quite know how to interface with this animal. But she would wait for me to get home. I lived beside her every day, and I would talk to her and spend time with her. Eventually, the neighbor moved, and she asked me if I could adopt Kitten, and I did. I treasure every moment with this animal. It's not just about having a companion or something to comfort you when you're alone. I think it's much deeper than that. It's having an understanding of nature and the abundance that it can give us. It's truly something special and rare. A lot of cats lack personality. Maybe that's because they haven't been acknowledged or interfaced with enough to really open themselves up to a person. They're spirits. And they can allow us to not only know ourselves, but know our surroundings much more clearer. Now that I've got in tune with her, we are in some ways one being. We're both working together to hunt down this grasshopper. What a special moment to have. Me and my boxers creeping around the room while she's crouched down. She's looking at me for answers. I'm looking at her to take care of the job, to reach for the grasshopper. Of course, it was too high for her to jump, so I swatted it down. A long time ago, there was another moment in the house I was living at. Had this disgusting cockroach infestation. Nasty. Gross. And I woke up startled in the night. And beside me was a big one. Big water cockroach. Nasty little monster. And she was sleeping beside me. She sleeps usually beside my chest, curled up in a ball. I woke up frozen, seeing this nasty cockroach just right beside my arm. It's gross, dude. She wakes up knowing that I've woken up. Looks down, instantly hunches back. Looks at me, I look at her, I look at the cockroach. She looks at me, she looks at the cockroach. I look at her, I look at the cockroach. I signal her to take it. take care of the job. She reaches her paw up and pow! Smashes the living crap out of that cockroach, grabs it with her paws, looks at it right in the face, and screams at it. Jumps off the bed, starts bashing into the ground. What an amazing moment that was. She was so victorious in getting rid of that pest. But it was us being able to communicate with each other without even words. And having that with an animal, guys, you gotta have an animal. You have to be able to communicate with them. Learn that language. Learn how to talk to something without a language. That is knowledge. It will help you in other interactions with different people. It will help you express your emotions through your face and your body language, because that's what an animal reads. So what are you reading to people? How are they reading you? What is your body language presenting? What is it showing? How are they going to view you? What is their perception going to be of you? Are you carrying a dark cloud over you, or are you shining bright? Are you open, or are you closed off? Are there walls or the doors available to walk through? Interfacing with nature. It's not just about going on a hike. It's not just about seeing a pretty view. It's not just about putting your feet in the dirt. It's seeing something grow and it's connecting with growth. That's such an important and a very important aspect to look into. Having an animal should not be through a selfish reason that you need comfort or you need a companion. It is a bond. You are bringing them into your life willingly to protect them, for they don't have the resources to feed themselves, take care of themselves. Look at this cat. She's so funny, bro. Look at this cat. Look at This is why this is so great. What a funny creature. Alright, I'm back. I just have to do that right there. Back this thing up. Get a cat, guys. They're tight. Get a cat. Alright.